और
फिलहाल
रशियन एंड्रयू की मुंबई पुलिस?
नहीं, मुंबई पुलिस नहीं कर रहा मैं उनके साथ। एक्चुअली लोगों को शायद लग रहा है कि वो मुंबई पुलिस है, बट मैं रोशन एंड्रूज के साथ एक फिल्म ज़रूर कर रहा हूँ।
सपने देखने लगी थी मैं, सच लगी थी वो सारी बातें।
There was a lot of speculation around Shahid Kapoor's film Deva and whether or not it was a remake of the movie Mumbai Police. Mumbai Police is a 2013 Malayalam movie starring Prithviraj Sukumaran as lead and directed by Roshan Andrews. When it was revealed that Shahid was playing a cop in his next film and the director was Roshan Andrews, it didn't take much time for the audience to connect the dots. However, neither Shahid nor the filmmakers confirmed whether Deva is a remake or simply inspired by the original. When the teaser dropped on the 5th of January, certain shots appeared very similar to Mumbai Police, leaving many to wonder whether the plot was directly lifted or merely adapted. With the buzz that I could see on the internet around the film, Deva might be Shahid's most awaited movie for various reasons. I was so nervous before entering into the theatre, just worried about what the output will be. I've always rooted for Shahid as an actor, especially after his performance in Heather, but his obsession with remakes is tiring. I just want to point out that the audience is smart. You can't make a remake of a Malayalam film and expect us to not know. Even though a few changes have been made to the plot, Deva is not inspired by or an adaptation of Mumbai Police. It's a remake. But for the people who have not seen Mumbai Police, or people who are curious to know how Deva as a film is, then this is my spoiler free review of the movie Deva based on storytelling and cinematics. Just to give some context, Shahid Kapoor plays a cop named Dev Ambre, or famously known as Deva, who is investigating a murder case. Things get twisted when Deva meets with an accident and loses his memory. Apparently, he had solved the case just moments before his accident, and the film follows Deva's attempt to reinvestigate the case, uncovering hidden secrets and the truth behind the murder. Mumbai Police had the same plot, but the name of Prithviraj's character was Anthony Moses. The performances. Shahid Kapoor has once again delivered an outstanding performance in Deva. His portrayal of Deva, a cop grappling with personal turmoil and intense emotions, showcases his signature intensity. The angst, rage, and the emotional depth he brings to the role will undoubtedly remind you of his iconic portrayal of Kabir Singh. Both characters are driven by strong emotions, often on the edge, but there's something distinctly different about how Shahid plays Deva. It's clear that Shahid has put in the effort to keep his portrayal fresh and distinctive. The other key character in the film is that of Rohan, played by Pavel Gulati. You must remember him as the guy from the movie Thappad or Goodbye. He plays his part so well, and I am just so happy to see him get such a meaty role. Pooja Hegde as Diya has a very small role. The story of the movie would still have been the same with or without her, but her performance is good. Kubra Set, Pravesh Rana, and Upendra Limai all add solid performances too. Cinematography, BGM, and the songs. One of the highlights of the movie is its brilliant cinematography. The use of wide angle shots during chase sequences, top shots during action sequences, and that low angled money shot are all perfectly executed. The representation of the city of Mumbai with the right color grading and angles is spot on. And all of this is elevated with the perfect BGM. The movie has its high and low moments and gets a little slow at times, but the background score is so appropriately used. The chase on the inner roads of Mumbai, Shahid's return to his home after memory loss, and the fight sequences that come before the interval. All of these scenes are brilliantly captured and enhanced with a fitting background score. The music of the film, composed by Jakes Bijoy, deserves a big thumbs up. I absolutely loved Marjicha Malik, written and sung by Shreyas Sagvekar. It plays at the perfect moment, capturing the madness of Deva. There is only one full-length song in the film, Basad Macha. I have always enjoyed Shahid's dance numbers, and this one is catchy, but it's not necessarily outstanding. It reminds me of this other hit song, Dhating Nach, where the chorus and hook step are so contagious that your feet immediately start tapping when you hear it. The same goes for Basad Macha. Tut, 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 tut. The screenplay. The standout feature of Mumbai Police, aside from the stellar performances, was its screenplay and the suspense it built. Deva essentially tells the same story but with a few twists. In Mumbai Police, the story unfolds through the perspective of Anthony as he recovers details about his life post memory loss. This gradual revelation made Mumbai Police feel unique as the audience shared in his experience, learning everything at the same time he did. This is not the case with Deva. Deva takes a different approach. The film makes sure the audience know everything about Deva's life, leaving little to the imagination. For example, Farhan is married to Anthony's sister. We learn this when Farhan talks to her about returning home along with Anthony. It's a small moment, but it reveals a lot about the character dynamics without being explicit. But in Deva, they introduce Farhan's character, show Deva dancing in the Barat. He is called out for dancing in the Barat in spite of being a ladki wala. A full marriage is shown, a dance number is integrated. All of this just for making us understand the dynamics. This is the key difference between the two films. The screenplay of Mumbai Police is simple, subtle, and impactful. But with Deva, it's all a bit more laid out, which, while effective in some ways, makes the story feel a little more predictable. Both formats have their audience. You can say that Deva is just a massier form of the same story. The major change that they made in the script in comparison to Mumbai Police is how the motive for the murder is handled. And that's all I can say without giving out much. This shift made the climax of Deva feel a little underwhelming. Conclusion. As someone who has watched Mumbai Police, I will of course compare the two movies, even if that's not my intention. And that is where the problem lies, I assume. Deva in itself is a great movie. It has a good script, good direction, and strong performances. But eventually, it will likely just be remembered as a remake. I know for a fact that Shahid's performance will once again be appreciated, but the actor never seems to get the box office numbers that a talent like his truly deserves. And I hope that doesn't happen. I want people who haven't seen Mumbai Police to give Deva a chance because it's genuinely a good movie. It would have been better if the makers were more open about the script being a remake and proudly used the original script. But still, Deva is a very good attempt. Well, that was my review of the movie Deva. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you like this video, please subscribe to this channel and I'll catch you in the next one.